Hi, I'm Roy with Mathmergency, and today we'll be discussing how to use the in-program help that comes with your Mathematica program so that you can have some quick answers at your disposal. And there are a few ways to get help from Mathematica, which is to be grateful for because you will need a lot of help. Even I myself consult help regularly. So the first way, and probably the most obvious way, is just to go to Help up at the top and click on Documentation Center. And that's going to bring up the Documentation Center here. And you can click around in here, and I suggest that you do. There's some pretty interesting things that are on display within here, and things maybe you didn't even know about Mathematica can do, you can find in here. But if there's something in particular you're wondering about, go ahead and use the search bar and type it in. So let's think about integrate. Type it in, you hit enter. It'll come up with a list of things for you. Top one is what it thinks is best, and usually pretty much is. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And it gives me all the help that I am going to need to use the integrate function. And under the more information, you'll find what different options you have available. It even gives you tips on how to make the symbols. So this says we can just hit escape, int escape for just the integral sign, and for the differential escape, double D escape. So pretty interesting. What I find very exciting about the help function is that you can play around with all these by simply highlighting it, Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and then go ahead and do that. Enter. You don't have to though, which to me is interesting. You can write in the help file, go ahead and edit it out, and it'll change. You see I've changed this radically from what it was before. And you don't have to worry, it's not going to save this. If we exit out of our help and go back, you'll see it's back to the ridiculous function that we started with. What's also nice about the help is, well, let's scratch that for a second. I'll show you some other ways to get help. So that's from the menu. You can also get help on screen simply by typing question mark and then the command you're looking for. Okay. And then it's going to give you, a few things. And if you want more, you can simply go ahead and click on these arrows here. It's going to bring up the documentation window. And you'll notice that this here really is just the first part of the documentation window. But sometimes that's nice. It tells you what you need to put in. You can also type double question mark. And that gives you this extra down here, which, I mean, who uses this? Who knows? I mean, you have to be Mathematica genius to know what this is. It's like the sloppy Joe of Mathematica help. It's just information just spilling out of your mouth. So, and all onto your page. So I never use double question marks. Another interesting feature is you can get question mark, and let's say you're not sure what the command for integrate is, but you just int question mark, capital. Mathematica commands always start with a capital letter, don't forget. And it's going to give you every command it has that starts with the three letters int, integer digits, and so on. You can read, and so you can, look through this, and you'll find integral right there. Okay, so you know if this is the command, and you can just type it in. Integrate is actually what we're looking for, right? There we go. And it'll give you the help for that. So within the help, there's one more way, and that's if you type the command in, highlight, and you hit the key F1 for help. A lot of you Windows users should be familiar with F1 help. And it opens up the documentation help window, the same that we have been using before. So one last thing about the help that I really find interesting is if we scroll down, there's these different options here. Neat examples is usually actually really neat, so these look boring actually. But if you go to options, for all the different options that there are up here and more information, assumptions, generate conditions, principal value, you'll see that there's a section for those under options, and it's going to show you what is going on with them. So this will tell you about what the assumptions options is, and you can go from there. I think probably a better function to realize this point though is with plot. We'll do a video on plot here soon, but look at all these options for plot. Okay, and if you're wondering what some of them are, let's go down. You can scroll down to options, and just, you're going to click on one of them. So let's see, axis label. I want to check out the axis label option. And it's going to give you some examples about how to label your axis or your axes. So here there's one that they labeled, X and sine X, which is pretty interesting, I think. Sorry, sync X. So that'll be it for this mini intro to Mathematica. Stay tuned for some more that we have, and other videos that we put up for mathematics as well.